Hi, welcome to the first episode of Outside the Box with me and Lewis. Say hi, Lewis.
Hello.
We're going to be chatting about the end of the season, the 2014-15 season, and our thoughts for next season. Isn't that right?
That is right.
We're going to talk about the Premier League first, and Chelsea, obviously, is going to be our starting point. What do you think about Chelsea's season, Lewis?
Just a bit too good, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they're just a bit good. You hear a lot of people saying they're boring, but I'm not convinced. Do you think it's okay for them to be boring?
Well, it seems to be working.
It does seem to be working.
For Mayweather as well.
Yeah, Mayweather. I supported Mayweather, actually. I'm going to get castigated for that, but I wanted Mayweather to win.
Always go for the underdog.
I like people undefeated at things.
Yeah,
Because it's a real skill to not lose at something ever.
Chelsea only lost 3 matches, didn't they, this season? In the league.
Oh, that's amazing. I've got some of
2 matches.
I got some of their results here for people that say they're boring. They won 3-6 away at Everton, and obviously they lost 5-3 in that great game at White Hart Lane to Tottenham with Harry Kane. Was it 2 he scored? Oh, it was a great game. I watched it on Match of the Day with my cousins. It's brilliant.
He's a very good player.
Yeah, and they won 6-0 and 5-0 in the Champions League.
Really?
Doesn't seem very boring to me. But if people like open-ended football, perhaps it's not the team to watch. I respect Mourinho's defensive abilities, though. He's made them
quite dynamic when they want to be, I guess.
Yeah, they can go
70
forward.
goals isn't that bad.
I don't think you can really accuse a team of being boring when they got Diego Costa and Eden Hazard in the team.
Yeah. Second highest scorers in the league as well, Chelsea.
Yeah.
City had them.
Just City, was it? That's interesting. Well, next on the up for discussion, Southampton. What do you think?
They started off very well.
They started off very well indeed, and it sort of just tailed off a bit.
Yeah, it's like Lincoln's season.
Sort of tailed off when Pella stopped scoring a few. He did score a couple the other week, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
What do you think about Klein and Bertrand for England? Both? One of them? Neither?
I think they deserve a chance.
People talk about Klein being our starting right back as a definite from now on.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone better.
No. Would you start Baines or Bertrand?
Baines hasn't been great recently, has he?
No, he hasn't. He's got a lot of points on fantasy football, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, I put him in and he got injured last week.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Came off in like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, picked up a knock.
It was a terrible week.
Everton had a very strange season, haven't they?
Yeah, they started off alright, didn't they?
Yeah, they started off. They got some decent results at the start. I'm not really sure if I like Martinez or not. I like some of Everton's players, though. MacArthur and Barry in the middle.
And Baines, obviously.
That's a good central eyes.
Yeah, the best.
Newcastle.
Well, they just need to go down, don't they?
Well, they just need a complete restructuring, don't they? Obviously, Mike Ashley, he's just... Oh, what is he? Just the worst owner in the world, maybe? They got
Vincent Tan.
Vincent Tan, at least he hasn't changed their colour.
He's bought another club now, hasn't he?
Ashley? Or Tan?
No, Tan.
Who's he
Some
bought?
Belgian team.
Oh, Belgian team, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't mind so much about his craziness. Looks a bit like a James Bond villain, didn't he?
I guess so.
Yeah, they've got John Carver. Interesting
The best manager in the league.
Claimed to be the best coach in the league. Claimed Mike Williamson got sent off on purpose. Very interesting.
Tactical genius.
Tactical genius, obviously. Was it 8 losses in a row they got before did they draw or win this last weekend?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 losses in a row and then a draw.
Was it Aston Villa? Oh, West Brom, of course, yeah.
West Brom they beat Aston Villa 1-0.
Ages ago, yeah, didn't they? They lost 3-0 to Leicester, didn't they? That was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, it wasn't a great one.
They lost to Burnley too. No, they drew with Burnley at home. That's pretty... Speaking of Leicester, what do you think of them? Staying up?
I'd like to see them stay up. Right, they're a good team.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of Pearson, really. He seems to be getting the most out of the players, but occasionally just does something daft, doesn't he? Like, did you see him start on? Was it a Hull player? Was it David Myler?
I don't remember that.
Oh, well,
It probably did happen though.
he held the player on the ground and
Really?
It looked jokey to start with, but then he just kept holding him on the floor. Got a bit dodgy at the end.
Yeah.
Leicester got Jamie Vardy.
They also had Kramaric. He didn't really do much, did he?
Kramaric, no, what was it? 12 million they paid for him.
I don't know.
It was in the millions. Was it? He's Croatian, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, it's Croatian.
Yeah. Well, interesting striker. Jamie Vardy, though, he's really stepped it up. He's been great.
Kramaric got 37 goals and 42 appearances for some Croatian team, maybe?
Some Croatian team.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Which Croatian team was it? Was it one of the big ones? Was it split?
I'm going to just murder the pronunciation, so Jacka or something.
Jacka.
Rujaka.
Rijik? I don't know, whatever.
It's not even got a pronunciation thing on Twitter.
Wikipedia doesn't have a pronunciation thing. We've got no chance. Then our fantasy league teams.
Oh no! I had a complete reshuffle earlier.
So ours just went to pieces, didn't they?
So I was 100 points ahead at one point, I think.
100 points ahead.
Yeah.
I was averaging like 50 points a week at one point.
Yeah.
I was catching everybody up.
My highest points I accumulated was 100 in 1 week.
That's good. That's
good. And this might be my lowest, I think.
I think I got like 3 1 week.
Yeah, this has been my lowest, 25.
No. Sometimes, some weeks I had really bad ones.
My highest player was Sanchez on 4 because he was my captain.
Who's going to be your fantasy league player of the season out of your team?
Out of my team?
Yeah.
I made an inspired decision to put Lampard in when he scored 2, before he scored 2.
Did you?
Did quite well. I did, yeah.
So Lampard is going to be your fantasy league player of the season?
I'd say so, just for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
How about yours?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I've had a good midfield the whole way through.
Yeah.
Fabregas did me very well
this week. One more than me.
Did I? That's not very good. But Fabregas started very well when I first put him in. Then he sort of went downhill. Costa got me loads, obviously.
Yeah, he's fallen a bit out of favour really at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's been a bit dodgy ever since he got that injury, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Who else have I had? I feel like Bertrand did very well for me at the back.
Yeah.
I feel like he got me a lot of points.
That 1 week where Bertrand and Klein got
a goal and an assist, didn't they?
Yeah, a goal and an assist.
Yeah, it was crazy. Got so
many
points.
They had... What is it? Yeah, they got 12 points and 11 points.
That was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Should have made them captain.
Yeah, I wish Kane was my captain that week. Got 34.
Oh, Kane, he's been great, hasn't he? He's had a great season. I wish I'd put Ki Sung Young in. I've always liked him. He's been very
good. Been a good decision. I think Rob's got him.
Yeah, Swansea, they've done well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Gary Monk, not spending much money, doing well on the table. Can't argue with that, can you?
They did start off a lot better there as well.
Well, they had Bonnie, didn't they?
Done the double over Arsenal too.
Always like to see that. That's always funny.
Yeah. What could you ask for?
Right. Now the Championship.
Oh no.
Bournemouth.
Oh, top lads.
They've stormed the league.
They have done very well.
I think it was 2003 they beat Lincoln City in the League 2 playoff finals.
Just after Lincoln beat Scunthorpe 5-3.
Yeah, our favourite team got humiliated. Yeah. And now we're conference strugglers in the Premier League.
It's tough to...
What are your thoughts on
that? They're obviously a better team, really, aren't they?
Yeah, they've had Eddie Howe, haven't they? He's been very good. A lot of people trying to lure him away, apparently.
Really?
Not sure if he'll stay or leave. I think he'll probably stay. Give him a go in the Premier League. Do you think they'll stay up?
I think they'll stay up.
I've heard that they're thinking of splashing big.
Really?
Not sure where they're going to find this money from, but...
Oh, imagine if they got Danny Ings.
Oh, they've got this new TV deal there, haven't they?
Him and
Danny Ings.
Callum Wilson up front.
Danny Ings and Callum Wilson, that would be a pacey strike force. People on FIFA would love that one, wouldn't they?
Oh, that would destroy the Premier League.
Because pace obviously works as well in real life as it does on FIFA.
Obviously.
Derby.
Yeah.
Bunch of bottlers. Bottlers.
Yeah, Derby will use. Not done too great this season, is it?
No, they've had Bryson. He's done alright. But it's sort of all just tailed off, didn't it? Are they 8th now? ninth, something like that.
Yeah, 8th.
Yeah, no playoffs.
If they won the last game of the season, they'd have been in the playoffs. But
Them and Middlesbrough really annoyed me. I said to my dad the whole season that Derby and Middlesbrough are going to do well. And he kept saying Watford. And I was like, no, Watford will never do it. Watford finished second.
Yeah, they've done well.
Amazing. They really surprised me. Deeney, yeah.
Yeah, and Afobe.
Deeney and Afobe. Deeney got 21, didn't he? Something like that. Good amount of goals.
21. Oh, no, not Afobe. He plays for Wolves, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, getting confused all the time.
Yeah.
Troy Deeney, though. 21 goals.
Yeah, Watford have... They had like 17 something loan players from Udinese, or I think it was Udinese.
Really?
Like 2 seasons ago, all their team was just loan players. And they have this really dodgy financial system. I think that the owner of... I think it was Udinese, but it could be some other Italian team. He also bought or had a stake in Watford, and so he pretty much used Watford to just train up his youth players. As they're having a bit of a crisis, but it seems to have worked out well for them.
They might not stay up there.
No, I think they're probably the most likely to go back down. Although Brentford are in the playoffs.
Yeah, they are.
And I think their manager's leaving. Brentford.
Really?
Mark Warburton. I think they've decided to have a reshuffle, and he's going to leave. I think that was the last I read about them. They might have changed their mind about that. Not sure how they're going to do without their manager in the Premier League if they go up. I do quite want them to go up. Be a nice change, wouldn't it? Brentford in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Can't be many smaller places. Blackpool. They've just been disgraceful, haven't they?
Minus 55 goal difference.
I've got a friend who's a Blackpool fan, and on Facebook he just keeps sharing videos telling people to boycott the stadium and everything. They've had marches, haven't they, trying to get the owners out.
Marches. They've only won 4 games this season.
Marches to get rid of the manager.
Conceded 91 goals.
What was it? They only have 5 players at the start of the season or something like that.
Yeah.
No goalkeeper.
Didn't they try to steal one of Lincoln's players? Hamza, didn't they try to steal?
Yeah, they tried to steal Hamza Ben Sharif, and we got Jake Caprice off them.
Well, he's not a player anymore.
No. League One. Strange league. I never really keep very good tabs on League One.
Yeah.
Crawley, they've not done very well this season. They're a bit of a yo-yo team now, haven't they?
Yeah, they got relegated, didn't they?
Yeah, they went up very quickly, didn't they, from the lower leagues, and then they seems to be doing very well. Another team, Fleetwood.
They've got 30 managers applied for the Crawley job.
30? That's impressive.
Experienced ones as well, I think.
Well, yeah, they've got a bit of money to splash, haven't they?
Yeah.
They seem to have quite a good fan base too, really.
It's a shame. I think we've gone down.
Yeah. Fleetwood. They've done well
as well. Just money really there, isn't it?
I'm not sure about the ownership of Fleetwood. I think the business... Oh, I watched a documentary about it, actually. I think a business owner invested something like... He was begged to pay the players' wages for that week, so that the club could survive. And then he just kept putting more money in. And so now they're in League One, challenging for the title or playoffs.
Oh. Well, yeah, Wigan got relegated, so didn't they?
Yeah, they'll be in League One next season.
And Millwall.
Yeah.
It's gone forth for struggling in League One.
Millwall, Wigan and Blackpool in League One. That's pretty embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever come back up.
When were Millwall last in the top division? Quite a while ago, weren't they?
So was Scunthorpe.
But Blackpool were obviously up a few seasons ago. Wigan a few seasons ago with Martinez. Bristol City only lost 5.
Really?
I think 99 points. Did they finish on something crazy?
99.
Very good season for them. Don't know many of their players. Can't lie.
The best team in Bristol, obviously.
Don't say that. We want Bristol Rovers to win.
Yeah, there can be 2 good teams.
Alright, League 2.
Oh, it's a tough one as well.
It's a tough league, isn't it? Burton, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank managing them, done very well.
Very well. Shrewsbury are going back up, aren't they?
Shrewsbury, yeah, they're always so inconsistent, I find.
Yeah. I think League 2's their place.
League 2, I think they should just stay there. just stay in League 2. Southend, desperate not to stay in League 2. One of my teams I keep tabs on.
Yeah.
All my family from there.
About it.
Southend. Well, they at one point they looked like they were going to walk the league, but then all my friends that are Southend fans said they're just going to bottle it. They were right. They slipped into the playoffs. Looked like they were going to slip out of the playoffs. They did. They were like 8th, 9th. They've done well again. They've had a really strong last couple of months. Got into the playoff semi-finals. 1-1 draw. Horrible injury. Did you see it?
No, what happened?
Michael Timlin and one of their
head
players.
clash.
Yeah, they crashed heads together and they're bleeding all over the place. It was horrible. Horrible. But it's just one of the things in football, isn't it? It's not a nasty challenge, is it?
Yeah.
Just got to get used to
York
it.
did well to escape the relegation battle.
Who did?
York.
Yeah, well, they looked dead and buried at one point, didn't they?
Yeah, so did Portsmouth.
I was looking forward to another local match.
Yeah, shame really.
I'm sure York fans won't be seeing it that way.
Well, Tranmere and Cheltenham have gone down.
Tranmere, I was so surprised they've done so badly. Cheltenham, they're talking about smashing the cash, aren't they? They're trying to buy conference players, aren't they? I think they're trying to buy. I heard rumours they were in for parking, but that could just be rumours. Conference is where our knowledge really comes into its own, isn't it?
Oh yeah, know all about the conference.
Lincoln City, well, we've just been so inconsistent.
Were they second at one point?
I think we were second or third early on in the season. And
We
then,
had a good start.
yeah, good start. Then we had a great Christmas. Oh, do you remember that Christmas?
Charlie Adams.
Charlie Adams beating Barnet, did we do the double O Barnet or did we get a draw and win?
The double over Barnet and
Grimsby. Done. Oh, that 3-1 away win at Grimsby. It was such a great game.
It was a great day.
Best goal I've ever seen, I think, Charlie Adams. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Charlie Adams
I'll leave
against
the link in
Grimsby.
the description.
Yeah. Link. I think we've got something like 70,000 views on that video.
I think it's more than 70. I'll have a look now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought we got loads of views on it, whatever it was.
I think it was quite a lot. It was 178,000.
Oh, I knew there was a 70 in there somewhere. Well, that's just amazing. Good publicity for the club. Well done, Charlie Adams. Hope you have a great career.
37,000 views, so not quite as much. But it's still there.
I hope Charlie has a great career at Birmingham. Got a year's contract with a year's extension.
He's meant to be part of their future plans, isn't he?
Yeah, they finished mid-table eventually, didn't they, Birmingham? Nothing much happening there. They looked like they were in trouble for a bit, didn't they? Got rid of their manager, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, because that's... Yeah. Playoffs, Bristol Rovers. Come on, Bristol. Beat
They
Grimsby.
didn't finish top though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They were too arrogant, weren't they, when they came down? Said they were going to walk the
very
league.
good team though.
Some of their players. Is it O'Toole that plays them? The midfielder with the long hair.
I don't know if he's called O'Toole.
That's probably another player, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's...
What's his name?
Oh.
Stuart Sinclair, is that it?
Yeah, him. He gets my vote for player of the year.
Yeah,
Honestly, he does.
He's had a very good season.
He was he dominated us. Like, you could tell he was too good for us when we watched him against.
Yeah. He was from Salisbury.
Was he?
Mm.
Surprising.
26 years old.
I thought he came down with them.
No.
Yeah, very interesting. John Parkin.
Very good player.
Very good player. Bit of a so-and-so.
Yeah, but that's what you need in the conference.
Very hard to stop. Wish we'd have got him.
Akinde as well.
Any conference, people interested in the conference, we've released Ben Tomlinson, one of the best strikers in the league.
Was it 14 goals he got?
Oh, he got more than that. Oh, it was 14 in the league this season, yeah.
Yeah. But
in an awful Lincoln team.
He's like the best player, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
so
without him, it's not the same.
You'd be lucky to have him any conference teams.
Or League 2 teams.
Oh yeah, or League 2 teams. Come and grab him.
Yeah.
We've got a problem with releasing strikers, don't we? As you've constantly been reminding me over the season.
Am I?
Yeah, about Rowan Yusuf.
Oh yeah. The league below.
In the league below.
Very well. Is it 26 goals each?
26 goals each, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember in the friendlies last season. They were so good against Lincoln United.
Well, then again, so does Nick Wright, to be fair.
Oh, he's just pure pace. He's playing in the league below now, isn't he?
Is he?
I think so.
I didn't even know he's still alive.
I think I saw him turn up for some team in the league below. Could be wrong there. Could be anybody.
I had to unfollow him on Instagram.
That's the good thing about the conference. You can follow people on Instagram and they follow you back.
Apparently he's at Gloucester.
Gloucester City?
Yeah.
They're the league below, aren't they?
I think so.
Aren't they in relegation trouble, I thought? Or I may have made that up. I know nothing
Oh,
about
if
the
they're playing Nick Crichton, probably.
Well, yeah, he is awful.
Oh no, they're 14th.
So yeah. Nick's banging them in then?
Obviously. Speaking of the Conference North, Hyde have had another successful season.
Hyde, they might be my second favourite team after thinking.
Minus 57 goal difference.
Oh, I remember when they asked to be relegated and the conference said they couldn't be and they had to play the season even though they knew they had no chance.
Well, why did they ask to be relegated?
Because they knew they had no chance. Their manager resigned because they had, and I quote, no hope.
That's brutal.
And they only got that one win. They beat Welling, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
That only one win in the whole season.
They nearly beat Lincoln.
They did. We were in trouble then. But we had no goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was the scariest match I've ever listened to.
Didn't we only win in like the 85th minute or something?
Yeah, it was like 4-3, wasn't it?
We were going insane when we listened to it on the radio.
Yeah, we had Newton in goal.
Oh, Sean Newton in goal. Well, he did well at Notts County. Wonder where he's going to end up. League 2 or the Conference?
I think he'll come back down. No, maybe. I think he'll have a go in League 2.
Maybe Grimsby pick him up if Grimsby win the playoffs?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if he'd go there.
No. Yeah, he did flick his middle finger at their fans.
Yeah, you could see him going to like Cambridge or Luton, maybe.
Cambridge, good shout, yeah.
Maybe even Mansfield.
Yeah, Mansfield, they're having a bit of a clear out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hope we get Lee Beavers.
Relatively local as well.
Yeah, wouldn't have to move very far. Which is obviously a big consideration in Hartley.
Yeah, well, I'll take Lee Beavers if they have Newton. That would be a good spot. Even though he's not a flyer anymore.
Neither of them have a club at the moment.
Well, apparently Lincoln are in talks with Lee Beavers.
Yeah, he played for us in the Legends game, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did well, apparently. Looked in good shape.
That's good to hear.
This has sort of descended into a Lincoln City chat, and I'm not sure anybody else cares.
There's nothing wrong with a Lincoln City chat.
Yeah. So if you'd like to hear more of our ramblings about football, and we'll also be doing less podcasty videos, vlogs, debate videos, maybe some interviews.
Whatever you want, you just leave a comment.
You leave a comment, and we will get on that. And if you enjoyed it and you want to watch a football channel that isn't just complete rubbish,
because we're better than Kick TV and COVID-19.
Alright, if you want to watch a football channel that isn't completely related to FIFA and doesn't have people pretending they know about leagues that they don't, although we do that, sort of.
Yeah, we do it better than they do.
Yeah, but we do it better, so
that's what
subscribe to us. We're pretty niche, I'd say.
I'd agree with that.
We've got a place.
If you want to be indie, then
subscribe to the indiest football channel. I mean, look at our cover art. It's really indie.
It's pretty swanky.